Have you ever wondered about the faith that unites over 1 billion people worldwide? Let's delve into the fascinating realm of Islam, one of the world's largest and most influential religions. This faith has left footprints in every corner of the globe, from the bustling markets of Marrakesh to the high-tech cityscapes of Kuala Lumpur. Our voyage will take us through the sands of time, where we'll uncover the rich history of Islam, explore the daily practices that define Muslim life, and journey through the 5 pillars, the core tenets that every Muslim strives to uphold. But that's not all. We'll journey beyond the borders of Islam itself and discover its intriguing connections with Christianity. Yes, you heard it right. These two faiths, often seen as worlds apart, share more common ground than you might imagine, so buckle up and prepare yourself for an enlightening journey into the world of Islam. Join us on this enlightening journey into the world of Islam. The story of Islam takes us back to the 7th century Arabia. In a time of tribal turmoil, a man named Muhammad, born in the city of Mecca, began to reshape the spiritual landscape of the Arabian Peninsula. At the age of 40, Muhammad experienced a profound spiritual event. He reported receiving revelations from the angel Gabriel. These revelations, which continued over 23 years, were later compiled into the Quran, the sacred text of Islam. Muhammad's teachings were revolutionary. He preached monotheism in a society dominated by polytheism and brought forth a new moral and ethical framework. He championed social justice, rights of the poor, and respect for all, creating a sense of unity among the diverse tribes. Muhammad's following grew, but so did the opposition. His new teachings threatened the Meccan elites who profited from the existing religious practices. This led to years of persecution, forcing Muhammad and his followers to migrate to the city of Medina in what is now known as the Hijra, marking the beginning of the Islamic calendar. In Medina, Muhammad established a theocratic state based on the principles of Islam. He built the first mosque, led prayers, and acted as a mediator in disputes, further cementing Islam's foothold. The years that followed saw a series of battles between the Meccan elites and the Muslims of Medina. Despite the odds, the Muslims emerged victorious. By the time of Muhammad's death, most of the Arabian Peninsula had converted to Islam. The spread of Islam didn't stop there. Within a century after Muhammad's death, Islam had reached Spain in the west and India in the east. It was a testament to the power of the message and the dedication of its followers. With the passing of Prophet Muhammad, Islam had firmly established its roots, ready to bloom into a global religion. Now, let's delve into the daily practices that define a Muslim's life. A cornerstone of Islam is the observance of prayer or salat, performed 5 times daily. It's a time of direct communication with God, fostering a sense of humility and gratitude. Then we have Sawm, the practice of fasting during the holy month of Ramadan, reinforcing self-discipline and empathy for the less fortunate. Charity, or zakat, is another significant practice, requiring Muslims to donate a portion of their income to those in need, cultivating a culture of generosity and social responsibility. The pilgrimage to Mecca, known as Hajj, is a once-in-a-lifetime obligation for those physically and financially able, symbolizing unity and equality among Muslims worldwide. Moreover, Islamic dietary laws, including the prohibition of pork and alcohol, and dress codes, promoting modesty, play a vital role in a Muslim's life. These practices form the framework of a Muslim's daily life, nurturing their spiritual growth. At the heart of these practices lie the 5 pillars of Islam. These pillars are not just religious duties. They are the framework that shapes a Muslim's life and strengthens the Islamic community. Each pillar holds a unique significance that directs Muslims on their spiritual journey. The first pillar, Shahada, is the testament of faith. It is a simple yet profound statement. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. This declaration of faith is the foundation upon which all other practices are built. It's a constant reminder of a Muslim's dedication to the oneness of God and acceptance of Muhammad as his prophet. Next, we have Salat, the ritual prayer performed 5 times a day. Muslims around the world bow and prostrate in unison towards the Kaaba in Mecca, fostering a sense of global community. These prayers serve as a direct link between the worshipper and Allah, offering moments of reflection throughout the day. The third pillar, Zakat, is the practice of charitable giving. Muslims are required to give a fixed portion of their wealth to those in need. This act of generosity not only helps the less fortunate, but also purifies the giver's wealth and promotes social justice. The fourth pillar, Sawm, is the fasting during the holy month of Ramadan. From dawn till dusk, Muslims abstain from food, drink, and other physical needs. This practice instills self-discipline, develops a sense of empathy for the less fortunate, and encourages spiritual reflection. Finally, the fifth pillar, Hajj, is the pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca. Every able-bodied Muslim who can afford it is required to undertake this journey at least once in their lifetime. The Hajj is a powerful symbol of unity, where millions gather in a display of Islamic brotherhood, irrespective of their race, nationality, or social status. The 5 pillars of Islam serve as a compass guiding every Muslim on their spiritual journey. They are more than just religious obligations. They are the essence of a Muslim's life, shaping their relationship with Allah, fellow human beings, and the world around them. Islam's influence spans the globe. This all-encompassing religion is practiced in more than half the countries of the world, from the bustling metropolises of Asia to the serene landscapes of Africa, extending its reach to the Americas and Europe. But what's truly fascinating is the diversity within the global Muslim community. Islam, like a rich tapestry, weaves together a multitude of cultures, traditions, and languages. In Morocco, you'll find Muslims breaking their fast with harira soup during Ramadan, while in Indonesia, the same occasion might be marked with a bowl of kolak. Yet the spiritual essence of the faith remains the same. The cultural richness of Islam is reflected in its diverse practices. From the Sufi whirling dervishes of Turkey to the Shia processions in Iran, Islam is not just a religion, but a symphony of traditions that resonate across different regions. From the deserts of Saudi Arabia to the bustling cities of Indonesia, Islam unites people across cultures and continents. Despite their differences, Islam and Christianity share a surprising number of similarities. Let's delve into some of these commonalities. At their very core, both Islam and Christianity are monotheistic religions, each believing in the existence of one supreme God. Muslims refer to this deity as Allah, while Christians call him God, yet both agree on his omnipotence and sovereignty over the universe. Both Islam and Christianity also hold a firm belief in prophets or messengers of God. These are individuals chosen by the divine to deliver his message to humanity. In Islam, this includes figures like Adam, Noah, Abraham, Moses, and Jesus, to name a few. Interestingly, these names might sound familiar to Christians as well, as these individuals are also revered in the Christian faith, albeit with different interpretations of their lives and teachings. Charity, or the act of giving to those less fortunate, is another shared principle. In Islam, it is known as zakat, one of the 5 pillars we discussed earlier. For Christians, it's a fundamental tenet, a demonstration of love and compassion towards one's neighbor. Both religions emphasize the importance of helping others and the spiritual rewards that come with it. Finally, both Islam and Christianity speak of a final judgment day. This is a time when all souls will be judged based on their earthly deeds. For Muslims, this is Yawm al-Qiyamah, the day of resurrection. Christians refer to it as the day of judgment. Despite the different terminology, the overarching concept is strikingly similar. These shared beliefs and values do more than just highlight the theological similarities between Islam and Christianity. They also serve as a reminder of our shared human experience and the universal quest for understanding and connection with the divine. The similarities between Islam and Christianity remind us of the shared values and beliefs that underpin these two world religions. We've journeyed through the history and practices of Islam and glimpsed its global influence and common ground with Christianity. We've traced the roots of Islam back to the 7th century and observed its evolution over time. We've examined its practices, highlighting the importance of prayer, fasting, charity, and pilgrimage, all held together by the unifying belief in one God. We've delved into the 5 pillars, the foundational tenets that guide every Muslim's life. We've seen how Islam, a faith embraced by billions, has spread to every corner of the globe, leaving its indelible mark on countless cultures. And we've explored the common threads it shares with Christianity. Two faiths sprung from the same spiritual soil, bound by shared values and stories. In understanding Islam, we gain a deeper appreciation for the rich tapestry of faiths that shape our world. For more enlightening videos, subscribe to our channel. This is interesting.